Welcome to the Adventure Closet. I'm Liz, and this is Charlie. We are two 80s and 90s kids that never lost their sense of wonder. We're all over the map, exploring wild and abandoned places, discovering rocks, geology, and history of different areas, all while living and traveling in our minivan Opal. I guess you can say our life is a mixtape of adventures. So hop in the van, hit the subscribe button, and let's go somewhere. We stopped at the library today, got some work done. There was a crazy storm outside. Now it's time to go get some water.
It's a little wet out there.
Thank you for braving the cold.
Holy smokes.
I guess we'll go to camp and
Sit in the van.
sit in the van, and I think we're gonna pack up camp tomorrow and hit the road.
Hopefully, yeah.
Leadville's been good to us, besides all the rain. It's monsoon season. It is monsoon season. It is monsoon season in Leadville during the summer.
Well, with as much as it was dumping in town, it doesn't even look like it rained here at our campground area. And we're only a couple miles from town. Like, not even 10, like maybe 5 miles from town.
So weird.
And it was just drenched rain. For dinner, we're having fake chicken nuggets with some coleslaw on bread. Should be delicious. You get me eating. It's good, thank you.
Good morning. All right, camp is cleaned up better than we found it, and I think we're gonna say goodbye to this amazing place. This was a great spot to be, and we had a great neighbor. Okay, we are on the road again, and I'm a little teary-eyed. We just had 14 days with the coolest guy, and you know, it doesn't take that long to make a connection with a really cool human and become great friends. So I wasn't gonna cry, but that happened.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the quote he told us?
It was the Julius Caesar quote. He said, if we meet again, we'll meet again with a smile. If we don't, then we parted good friends. I'm probably quoting that wrong. I'll put it here.
That was really close. I think the last line is a little different, but man, that was cool. We had a great time, and but now it's time to go on to new adventures, and we're super excited for the next thing on our list. Right now, we're just gonna go find another spot to camp because we need to make some miles. We're actually headed west again, believe it or not. We have a wedding to get to in Utah, but before we get there,
we have a few stops on the way.
We have a few more stops, and we might even have a special guest coming up. So just make sure you're subscribed, and I promise I don't cry every video if this is your first time here. Alright, we'll see you down the road.
We drove by this place a few times, and we saw the sign said $3.99 for gas. Now that might not be cheap in your area, but we're in Leadville, Colorado, and this place is $3.99 while other places are $4.79 a gallon. And it only costs 34 bucks for a quarter tank for us here, which it's about time gas started getting a little bit lower. It's been keeping us from exploring a lot, that's for sure.
That's why we've been in Colorado so long.
That is why we've been in Colorado so long. But now we're moving again. We came up to this valley here, and it's just this big old flat meadow. And apparently there used to be a town called Kokomo here, with 12 hotels, 4 sawmills, 5 general stores, 4 drugstores, 24 carpenters, 4 hay feed stores, a post office, an assay office, 20 saloons, 5 shingle mills, 5 bakeries, 4 dance halls, 1 shoemaker, 1 door company, 1 newspaper, and several brothels. So this meadow here is actually man-made. It's made from all the rock and stuff from all the mining in the area. They just dumped it all here, flattened it out, made a meadow, and then built a town on it. It's pretty cool. Clinton Gulch. Oh, whoa.
Wow. Look, so when a valley's kind of cut out rounded like that, that's glacier cut, yeah. Right?
Rounded valleys are glacier cut. V valleys are river or water cut.
Down here is the Mayflower Tailings Pond. And there's a hike we were gonna do called Mayflower Gulch that's full of mining stuff, but the parking lot was packed.
Jam-packed.
Jam-packed. But,
we'll get it another day.
Yeah, we're gonna find something else cool to do. And as nice as it was to kind of stay put for a couple weeks, we absolutely love moving. Like, we don't know where we're gonna sleep tonight.
What it's gonna look like, if it's gonna be desert or forest.
Are we gonna love it or are we gonna hate it? Are we gonna have annoying neighbors?
We're gonna have cell service.
Yeah. It's just fun.
Yeah.
Everything's new.
Yeah, it's very nice because, I mean, the ever-changing scenery, like yeah, we always have Opal with us. This is our home, but we're only in Opal really to sleep, and the outdoors is really where we live.
Yeah. But it's so cool. I mean, imagine putting your home on wheels and just being able to change the scenery every day if you want.
Yeah.
knows what's around the bend.
I don't know. That's cool. And just like that, we're out of the trees and into the high degrees. That looked like BLM. We are deciding to make some miles today, considering a lot of this out here looks like desert, and it's going to be a hot one today. So we're just going for a drive. It's good to make miles sometimes. What do we got here? Steamboat Springs is 71 miles away. I don't know if we're going that way or not. We're just heading where the road takes us.
Man, the smell of wet sagebrush.
Oh, yeah.
That smells so good right now. This rain just came out of nowhere.
Nice.
Woo!
Holy smokes. That's it. Here's another big spot. Ended, and we ended up in this beautiful valley.
Some sort of geological feature up here.
Probably the throat of a volcano at some point.
Yeah. That was called Finger Rock.
Next to Yampa, Colorado.
Alright. It's a beautiful area. And this one is Eagle Rock. That one's pretty cool looking too.
We are entering Juniper Canyon. We just literally saw the sign on the side of the road and we're like, let's just check this out. So,
Maybe we'll find a spot to camp here.
hopefully.
We'll see. What? Aw, come on. Find a spot with good cell service. A little bit of trees for shade, and Charlie says there's a bunch of dead animals over here. Skip ahead a little bit if you don't want to see them.
4 or 5.
Oh my gosh.
There's more on the other side of this tree right here. Like full rib cages. With heads. It's like they took their racks and most of the meat is gone off these things. Their pelts are completely still here. But this is just going to attract animals.
Yeah, well, it looks like they've been here a while.
Yeah. Well, we decided to stay here. It is 92 degrees out, but it's dinner time. We're gonna check, we're probably gonna go for a walk later tonight, depending on how much it cools off, and see if we can find a better spot. If not, we'll just make do with this. We've done it before. It's not terrible. It just, 92 degrees is hot when you're living in a van. So I figured you guys might want to see what we get at the store. We try and stay pretty cheap. Unfortunately, we spent like $96 this time. In Leadville, we were spending a lot more. Unfortunately, it was expensive in Leadville. All they had was a Safeway, and we couldn't really leave there without spending $70. And I mean, that's $70 for a couple days worth of food. This should last us quite a while. Oh, thank you, dear. Okay, so this plus a bag of ice is $96 worth of food at Walmart in Avon, Colorado. Okay, so let's start with this. We have been looking for textured soy protein for quite some time now, and we bought 8 of them because we'll go through it, and it doesn't need to be this is our meat basically, and it doesn't need to be refrigerated. So this is big bonus for not having to keep it in the ice chest. I also bought some instant refried beans just to try. A head of cabbage. We cut the cabbage up and we put it in a lot of different things. Tuna. The only actual meat we eat is fish and shellfish. So we have tuna, bag of onions, a thing of quick oats, which is good. Pinto beans. We eat a lot of beans and rice. Spaghetti sauce. Spaghetti. Coffee. We're getting low on coffee. Already showed you that one. Diced tomatoes, 2 cans of corn, 2 cans of refried beans, 1 packet of tofu, which that's 2 meals for us. Some little tortillas, taco seasoning mix, chili seasoning mix. This was a treat. We don't usually splurge on a big thing of nuts, but we got a big thing of nuts this time. We got my extra hot Mayan recipe hot sauce from El Yucateco. Not a sponsor, but they should be. Liz loves her A1 steak sauce. Got some Thai sweet chili sauce for stir fry. Some get out of here. Get out of here. Some guacamole salsa for our breakfast. I'm gonna kill that fly. And we got a 12-pack of beef-flavored ramen, which this is vegetarian beef-flavored ramen, so it actually doesn't have any beef in it. So it is technically plant-based friendly. We usually just use this for the noodles because it's cheap noodles, and everybody likes ramen noodles. Well, most everybody. But yeah, so, oh, and we got some plates. So $96 at a Walmart, and hopefully this lasts us a while. We still have some other groceries as well that we, keep on stock, but this is one of our grocery trips. I forgot that we got paper towels as well. So, cheap ones. Look at this little guy. There's a little tiny lizard about the size of a quarter. What the heck is that thing? That stopped me dead in my tracks. Is that a lubber? That is huge. That's probably 1.5 inches across, like head to butt, and creepy looking. So this guy right here is a Mormon cricket. They live 5 to 20 years. They are a shieldback katydid and make more of a cricket sound than a katydid sound. And they eat other insects as well as other Mormon crickets. I had never seen a Mormon cricket before in my life. So that was a little startling. Because it's like at least that big. If I do this, it's as big as my head. These things are everywhere out here. Everywhere. And this is the view of the area we're in now. Much different from all the trees. And and the water and the rain that we had. Beautiful, huh? We're actually camped right up there. We decided to go for a walk in the evening. We normally do that. We tend to go for walks in the evening and, you know, just get our exercise in. Gonna have to do them later and later because it's hot. It's still probably 80 degrees right now. You just walked over one of those things. Yeah, well, we ended up staying the night at that spot we showed you with the dead animals, and nothing came and bugs us except some bugs. But we're not going to stay here the weekend next to at least 4 or 5 dead deer or pronghorn, whatever they are. Cook breakfast next to 4 legs and hoofs. Yeah, so
plus people have been leaving food garbage here too.
Yeah, there's a lot of garbage in this area, so we're heading off to find another spot. And it is 87 degrees at 10:30 in the morning. Woo. And there's no shade here. Like, it just keeps the shade keeps running from us, so off we go. Not the best view. We're going to check out the Juniper Hot Springs, which we are by. We're now leaving public lands. It's privately owned. It costs $5 to get in, $10 to camp there at night. But you know, there's free camping on public land just up the road. So
yeah, we'll check it out for you guys, see if it's worth it. We do have a couple concerns, which we'll tell you about when we get there.
Yeah. So we saw online there was a sign that said you had to pay. I don't see a sign that says that anymore. So we're not going to get in though. We're just checking it out. So this is the hot spring. Got a lot of bugs in it. Pine needles. Nice Trex flooring here. Oh, this section, very dangerous. This pool looks cloudy.
This guy hanging out at the hot springs. Hello, buddy.
Did you guys see all the things living in here? Let's see. Oh, it's kind of lukewarm, almost cold. Now tell me, guys, would you get in this water?
And then there's another, oh, some little private pools right here. Okay. Ooh. Look at that. I bet. Bet you that's hot as a heck. Nope. That is lukewarm. It's lukewarm. There's... That's really a strong sulfur smell here. Yeah, there's bubbles coming up over here too. This one looks like it'd probably be warmer. But check these ones out. There's a little fire pit here and some benches and some garbage cans. A lot of solar lights. Nice old recliner, lounge chair. The reason we're not getting in these is, well, the area is surrounded by uranium mines, and not sure how exactly safe this would be, because there's literally a uranium mine right over here by this telephone pole, like literally across the street. There's a uranium mine. So, and then the road we came down, which is over there, there's like 2 or 3 uranium mines there. There's about 3 uranium mines over here. And you know, it's probably localized, but we do want to stay safe. Also, the water's not very warm, and it's very, very sulfury smelling. So this is Juniper Hot Springs. Usually $5 to get in, $10 to camp in the, here I'll show you, $10 to camp in the gravel parking lot right there, which is now grown over. It does look like somebody came through and mowed here. Oh, there's Game of Horseshoes over there as well. So it looks like it was a nice place at one time, but just doesn't seem like it's kept up very well. as well as it could be.
And there's a trailer here when maybe somebody does come here and maintain the area sometimes and lives here. But it doesn't look like anybody's been here for a long while. Hey, still some horseshoes here. Nice.
So let's check out the little camp area real quick. Not a whole lot to it. Just kind of a parking lot. I mean, at least there's no dead animals, right? I hope. Looks like they got a tent pad and a fire pit. Oh, another tent, 2 tent pads and a fire pit. So yeah, I mean, at one point this was pretty cool. One of the reviews did mention that there's cool rocks here. There's a nice red quartz. Not sure how much of these rocks are radioactive as well. I mean, yeah, there's some colorful stuff here. Here, let's check over. There's definitely some colorful stuff here. Well, that's interesting. Huh. I don't know what that is. I think it could be some sort of a quartzite or something. Well, I mean, it looks like it might be in shirt. And there's a black piece in there too. I wonder if that's part of that. Sometimes you just go rock hounding in parking lots, guys. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, so that was pretty cool. That was like an abandoned hot spring. It didn't see, it's almost like it's a dead hot spring because it's really hot out here these days, and that water could be warm just from the sun.
It's a warm spring.
Maybe it's a warm spring, yeah.
It does say on the map that it is geothermal, so it most likely is not heated by uranium. It's pretty close to a lot of uranium mines.
Yeah.
Like, especially one just across the street from it, pretty much.
Yeah, this area is just dotted with uranium mines, so I don't feel comfortable soaking in that hot spring.
And it's not warm enough to kill bacteria.
Yeah, and we're not squeamish when it comes to like dirty hot springs. Like, we've gotten in some kind of questionable hot springs, but
like that one with the goldfish and Spencer that I waded through.
Yeah, you kind of reluctantly waded through that one.
That was pretty nasty. This one's way cleaner than that one.
Yeah, but this one, I mean, it's got a lot of things living in it. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it, so.
Yeah.
But it really looked like a fun place to hang out. I mean, like, they had fire pits. There was even firewood still there, and the horseshoe rings. Yeah, it was interesting to go see.
It had two more recent, like a few months ago, reviews on Google that were bad, and the last couple good ones were more than a year ago. So maybe something happened in the last year that made it not usable by the normal people again.
Well, I'm wondering if somebody used to live there full time and took care of it, and now they don't anymore. Because there's a big water tank up on the hill, and that trailer there. So somebody was living there for a while, but they clearly don't anymore.
In van life,
Or
minivan life, as we tend to be, you have to be very adaptable to weather changes, to different scenery. You gotta learn what bugs are gonna sting, what bugs are gonna bite, you know, and what animals to watch out for. All sorts of stuff. It's definitely it's not for everyone.
No.
But you do have to learn to adapt. Like we're now in the kind of high desert, not really high desert. We're at 5,000 feet. So
Which feels low after being in the high area of Colorado for so long.
Definitely does. It's much easier to breathe. We noticed when we went on our walk last night that it was a lot easier. We felt like we had a lot more energy because we could breathe easier. But I just wanted to point out that it takes a lot to adapt. Going from 60 degrees up in the mountains, and the next day we're in 87, 92 degree weather, just, you know, sweating bullets in the desert.
Thank goodness for our fans. Last night, that was a lifesaver because the bugs were so bad out. We couldn't really have the window. We had our window mesh in, but couldn't have all the windows open. And oh man,
it was sweltering hot in here last night.
Rough. Nobody should be in this area in the summer.
Yeah. Well, and it's a hot summer,
right?
As you all have realized.
And it may not be summer by the time you see this video, so just know that, what are we? We're kind of mid-August right now. So
yeah, well, we're beginning of August.
I don't know what day it is.
It's
what
like
day is it, guys?
3rd or the 4th of August.
Okay, not quite we're early August.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that everything you wanted to say to the people?
I think so.
All right.
Well, that was fun.
That was so much fun.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and check us out on Patreon, and we'll see you next time.
Bye now.
Bye now.